Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the scheme of examination as well as the syllabus for FSSAI CBT2 tests. And why is it important for us to know this in detail? Because the way of approach toward the preparation will definitely depend upon the pattern or the type of question that will be asked in the main exam. For example, if the exams would have been conducted in a descriptive manner, then the way of studying or the preparation would have been completely different from how we are proceeding or preparing for the exam right now. For like, if we are considering MCQs or fill in the blanks. And apart from this, knowing about the marking system will definitely help you to decide where to take the risk of answering particular question where you have doubts or where you do not have 100% confident on. Like, for example, negative marking has played a very important role in final result ranking. And those who have written CBT1 would have definitely realized it now when they have calculated the marks of CBT1 when the answer keys were released. And even the Food Feeds channel has provided mocks along with the negative marking earlier to help you understand the effect of negative marking in the final score. So let's start understanding the scheme of exam step by step. So the total duration of examination is almost 3 hours. So that is 180 minutes. And the total number of questions that will be asked will be 80 questions. So approximately, even if you take 2 minutes to answer per question, still you have 20 minutes left in order to review the questions and answer that you have marked. And one of the major mistake students do is to not utilize the given time. You have enough time to solve these 80 questions. So take your own time to read the question properly and understand what they are asking, especially in MCQs and comprehension. The options which will be given will be similar. So only if you get the clarity of what the question is asking about, then only you won't be confused between the options. And since they have introduced multiple possibility of answers in a particular MCQ questions, this understanding the question will definitely help you to score well in that section as well. So do not hurry to answer. What I would suggest you is to go through the whole paper once, not in the purpose of answering each question, but as you go through the paper, when you're confident of particular question that you are sure that 100% particular option is the answer, then you just click on it, you finish those kind of question. Then with the left out time, try to answer the questions which you are not confident on considering the negative marking. This way you'll definitely save the time, because one answers which you are sure of will take less than 1 minute to answer, and hence you will save a lot of time to put it on the questions where you will take more time to answer. So in terms of difficulty level of exam, they have told that difficult level is 20%, easy is 30%, and medium will be 50%. So considering this, if you're studying with the standard textbooks, definitely you will be able to easily get above 70%, because see, easy is 30%. So difficult level, as per my concern, they will ask very basic questions. It's not like they're asking from the depth, because see, the syllabus in that now, there is no food analysis part, there is no laws and regulations. So they will be definitely going to ask you some basics question which is related to processing, packaging, which we would have neglected during the reading because we don't think that is important. So please concentrate on the basic things so that you will crack the difficult level as well. Easily, anyone who has been preparing it rigorously, then definitely he or she will easily score 70% in this. All you have to aim is to concentrate on the basics, solve as many as questions as possible in order to upgrade yourself from 70 to 80 to 90%. So let's start with the sections. So we have total of 6 sections, and the first section involves single correct options, which means it is similar to the MCQs that we are solving from the early stage. Here, like definitely, as you know, there will be 4 options, and one of the options will be right to the given particular question. So here, for example, I have given which of the following enzyme breaks down protein into amino acid, which is easily, you can say that proteases. Apart from that, amylase and invertase is related with the carbohydrates and lipase is related with the fat. So definitely the answer is option C. So this is what is the MCQ with a single correct option. Coming to the section 2, where they give multiple correct options. So here, though they have given 4 to 5 options, out of this, there will be either 2 right answers, 3 right answers. Sometimes the whole given options may be correct. So depending upon that, you have to answer, tick the options that you think suits to the question. So here the question is, which of the following enzymes are involved in meat tenderization? So the option given is ficin, invertase, papain, and lipase. So definitely ficin and papain, they are used for meat tenderization. So here for this question, you have to mark A as well as C, then you will get the whole marks. Moving on to the next question. So fill in the blanks is of 2 types. Section 3 contains 2 blanks in a single sentence, whereas section 4 includes 1 blank. And most of you have doubts about whether the options will be given or not. Since FSSAI has not released any sample mock, we are considering it as they won't be giving any options to fill this, because according to logical thinking, it is similar to MCQs, right? If they are giving the options, it will be same as the MCQ questions. So fill in the blanks also, they will ask from the basics where you can easily answer. Definitely fill in the blanks would not be asked with the depth of question, since they will not be giving any options. So prepare as if they are not giving any options for fill in the blanks. And if at the exam they are giving the options, well and good, it is easier for you to answer when they give the options. So for the first section 3 option, here is the example. Dash refers to addition of essential micronutrients to common foods in order to increase the nutritional content, whereas dash is used to reduce anti-nutrient as well as increase micronutrient quality using modern biotechnology. So since here they are referring to addition of essential micronutrients to the common foods, it's definitely fortification. And the first blank will be filled with fortification, whereas dash is used to reduce the anti-nutrient as well as increase micronutrient. So here they are also mentioned that they are using modern biotechnology, that is like genetic engineering, those kind of techniques. And hence here, this blank will be filled with biofortification. So here the right answers is fortification and biofortification. In the second example, that is section 4, where there is only 1 blank given, they are like here the example is dash are compounds produced by molds under specific environmental conditions that are toxic or harmful to human and animals' health. So here they are talking about something which is toxic to humans and animal health, and they are produced by molds. So the right answer here is mycotoxins. So this way, they will ask something basics that you can relate and answer to if they are not giving any options. So prepare according to keeping in mind that there will be no options given, and they will ask something which is very basic. Definitely they won't be asking something which is very in depth. In case of fill in the blanks, if they have to ask something in depth, they will definitely include that in MCQs or comprehension. moving on to the next section. So here it's a comprehension. So you need not worry about comprehension because here also it's similar to those that we used to answer in the English subject in our school days, where they used to give the paragraph and then we have to, from the paragraph, they used to give questions and we have to find the answers within the paragraph. So similarly, here also, they will be asking, giving a paragraph which is related to the syllabus given. Either it may be related to food processing, packaging, food microbiology, and the topic that they are talking about in the paragraph. Based on that only, the questions will be asked. So let's see what kind of questions we can expect here. So here there is a paragraph given. Let's read it. Many substances are incorporated into foods for functional purposes, and in many cases, these ingredients can also be found occurring naturally in foods. Oxidation occurs when electrons are removed from an atom or group of atoms. Oxidation reactions may or may not involve the addition of oxygen atoms or the removal of hydrogen atoms from the substance being oxidized. Control of undesirable oxidation reaction in the food is usually achieved by employing processing and packaging techniques. So what all they are talking about? Before going to the question, just try to understand what they're asking and what they're talking about in the question. So what kind of questions you might expect from this comprehension? So first thing they have talked about is the substances which represent some functional purpose and which are like inherent in the food itself. So here they might be talking about like functional properties. So they might be relating with food preservations or food additives or some inherent like inhibitory or substances. So in the second sentence, they are talking about oxidation. So oxidation is something that is desirable in few food products and it is undesirable and causes food spoilage in some cases. So basically they might ask either from food additive section or something which is related to oxidation. So oxidation will also encounter antioxidants. These kind of questions you can be expecting from this paragraph. So this is a small example and let's see what questions we can derive from this. So here the first question asked is control of undesirable oxidation reaction in foods is usually achieved by employing processing and packaging techniques that option A includes H2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide, B excludes oxygen, C involves addition of chemical agents, D both A and C. So here the right answer is both A and C because definitely see undesirable oxidation oxidation happens because there is an presence of oxygen. So definitely we need to exclude the oxygen as well as we need to involve addition of chemical agents are added in order to inhibit oxidation process. So both of these are right answer for the first question. Second question they have asked dash functions as reducing agents. So in the paragraph they have talked about oxidation. So definitely reducing agent, the question might be coming up from that paragraph. So dash functions as a reducing agent by transferring hydrogen atoms back to quinones that are formed by enzymic oxidation of phenolic compounds. So this is quinones are formed during the browning reactions. They are intermediate unstable product in between these browning reactions or the Maillard reaction. So here they are asking which of the following options are represents a reducing agent. So here the options given are citric acid, ascorbic acid, malic acid, and tocopherol. So here the right answer is definitely ascorbic acid, that is vitamin C. It acts as a reducing agent. So these kind of questions you can expect from comprehension. Though it sounds new, it is nothing, but it is similar to the one which we attended in the English section during schooling days, but only thing is you need to understand what the paragraph they are talking about, what is the topic, and what they are asking in the question. So you will like it's similar to MCQ, but here they are giving you some of the information themselves in the paragraph. So based on that, you need to answer the given question. So the last section is match the following, which is very easy. So you need to just match the column 1 with the column 2 based on what criteria they're asking. So here the example is included, match the edible oil refining stages, which is given in the column 1. So this is in the column 1, they have given the steps which is involved in oil processing, that is oil refining stages, with their respective functions in column 2. So the column 2 is saying what is the purpose of particular stages of oil refining. So we need to match the column 1 with the column 2. So here we will match the columns. So usually the degumming is done in order to remove the phosphatides. So P is 3, and neutralization, as you know, it is done for removal of free fatty acids. So Q is 4. So here if you match 2 also, you'll get the answer here because the option is C. That way you can eliminate the other options as well. This is one of the method that you can use if at all you know only 1 or 2 columns and their answers and you don't know the other 2. So you can use this method of eliminating. So you are sure of the degumming and neutralization, but you are not sure of bleaching, whether it is separation of waxes or removal of pigments. You can just see the options. Okay, this P is 3 and Q is 4. So sometimes it works, sometimes it might not, but this is one of the method you can use. So here bleaching definitely relates to the removal of pigments, and winterization is separation of waxes. So the right answer here is option C. So these are the 6 sections that you will come across in the CBT2 exam. So let's now discuss the most important thing, that is the marking system, because as I said earlier, negative marking plays a major role and it makes a very huge difference in the ranking and helping you to get a seat and the job. So here let's see one by one. So the single correct option that we have seen now, that is the similar to MCQ, is total of 30 questions will be asked, and it consists of 2 marks if you select the right option. And if you attempt the question and if that goes wrong, then minus 0.5, that is half marks, will be deducted. So from the MCQs, the maximum marks, if you give all the right answers, you will get 60 marks. Considering fill in the blanks, which has 2 blanks, so the number of questions will be 5 and it has 4 marks. So if you are giving in a single sentence, there is a 2 blanks. If you give one of the blank the right answer and one more a wrong answer, then minus 1 will be deducted for each wrong answer. So since one question, from the one question, if you answer the right, if you fill the right answer in both the blanks, then you will be getting 4 marks. And hence the maximum marks that you can get from filling the blanks with 2 blanks is 20. And with a single blank, they have total number of 10 questions, and it is similar marking system to fill in the blanks with 2 blanks, that is 4 marks you will get if you answer a single blank, that is one question. If you answer right, then you get 4 marks, and similarly if you fill the blanks with the wrong one, then you are going to lose minus 1 mark. So total 40 marks you can get if you answer all the 10 correct 10 questions rightly with the single blank. Comprehension also, there is a 10 questions, so total of 10 paragraphs you might get. Or see, they are asking you 10 questions will be asked, so you can expect 2 paragraphs with 5 questions each, or depending upon the pattern, like depending upon the topics that they cover in the other sections. Comprehension might be like single one paragraph they might ask and ask 10 MCQs under that, or two paragraph with 5 each questions, or there might be more than two paragraph, and these 10 questions might be divided accordingly. So if you answer single question right, then you are getting plus 2 marks, and similarly if you answer it wrong, then you're going to lose half marks, that is minus 0.5 marks. So here also your maximum marks that you can score by answering all the comprehension questions in the right with the right answer, then you're getting 20 marks. Coming to match the following, so there also 5 questions is there. This is the easiest one, match the following, and you try to score complete 20 marks in the match the following without making any mistakes, because one question contains 4 marks. So only the MCQs with a single correct answer has the lowest marks of two marks, that is here and comprehension. They have 2 marks. Apart from these, other questions have plus 4 marks, and all the 4 mark questions have minus 1 of negative marking, and all the questions that have 2 marks, they have minus 0.5 negative marking if you give the answer in a if you give the wrong answer. So the next one is the multiple correct option. So here the marking system is quite different. So total number of questions is 20. So if you answer the question correctly, then you get 4 marks. For example, let's understand the partial marking system here. So you have got a question with the 4 options, and all the 4 options are correct, but you have marked only 3 of them as correct, then you will get plus 3 marks. That is, if all the 4 options are correct, but only 3 options are chosen. That is, so all the 4 questions are, the 4 options given are true, but you have only marked the 3 options, then you will get plus 3. And there is no negative marking in that. And if there is 3 options correct and you have marked only 2 as 2 of them as correct, and you have left 1, then you will get plus 2. That is, if 3 or more options are correct, but only 2 options are chosen, both of which are correct options, then you will get plus 2 marks. Plus 1 you will get if 2 or more options are correct, but only one of the chosen option is correct. So then you will get plus 1 mark. And if you have marked the option which is actually wrong only, then you will get minus 2 negative. So the most negative mark that you can get is from multiple correct options. But here there is also chances of getting a partial marks. So you can aim to answer it in a proper thinking manner, because here you have the maximum marks that you can attain, that is 80 marks. So basically, I think it's easier, because at least if you know 100% that particular option is right, and if you mark it, irrespective of whether you have doubts with the other option, whether they are true or not, still you are able to score either 3, 2, or 1 in that case. But make sure if the asked multiple question you don't have any idea about, then definitely don't attempt it, because it has minus 2 of negative marking. So if you have the confidence that at least one of the answer is 100% you are sure that this might be the answer, then you just mark it and get this 1 mark, rather than you losing 2 marks when you do not know anything about that. But definitely you have got a lot of time, and the syllabus is quite easy compared to CBT 1. Make sure you don't come across any question that you have no idea about in the examination. So if you are strong in multiple correct option, then definitely you can score 80. As I told you, match the following is one more thing that you can easily get through 20 marks. So now we'll see the syllabus for CBT 2, where major of 3 chapters is given, that is principles of food preservation, processing, and packaging. One more thing is which is related to the basic chemistry and human nutrition. And one more is microbiology and food hygiene. That is like almost the food quality. So if you are the student from food technology or food science background, then definitely this syllabus is right for you, and this will definitely this syllabus is nothing difficult for you because you have already studied it. Uh, but those who are from agriculture background or even from the other dairy technology background, let me tell you that if you read the standard books, it is easy for you as well, because this does not involve any major bigger concepts, because see, there is no food engineering part as well in this, which should have been difficult for you to understand in terms of physics and calculations. But here there is completely theory based subjects, so it is very easy for you to cover. Few of the standard books I would suggest is for food chemistry, food phonema, but that is in very detailed manner. You have to make your own notes from that. And PJ Fellows is a one which is a good one. Norman Porter is good. And for food nutrition and science, uh, Sri Lakshmi is good. And one more is for food microbiology, that is William Fazer. So food quality, you completely follow the FSSAI website. Most of the thing that used to cause more of doubts was from food law regulations, as well as the food analysis part, which is completely eliminated in CBT2. So this syllabus is very easy. You can, even if you are starting today, it is still fine. You can complete the syllabus. It's not a huge syllabus to cover, and the pattern is also quite easy if you understand the basics. So I would like to give you a few tips if you're starting to prepare now. First thing is utilize the time. See, I do know that few people are in dilemma that whether they have to study for CBT2 because they are not sure about the cutoff or whether they will qualify or not, right? But I would say if you have a little gut feeling also that you can get through the exam, just start preparing. There is no loss. Even if you get if you don't get qualified, you still these things are required for FCI or any other exams. So just utilize this time. Do not just keep wondering whether you will get through the uh, CBT1, and do not waste time in order to just making assumptions of what will be the pattern, whether they will give options or not. So these are all assumption. Definitely within the month or within the within few days, they will announce everything clearly from the official source. Until and unless we get any notification from official site, it is just an assumption. So do not waste time on that. Rather, you put efforts to make your basics strong. That will fetch you better marks in the examination. Single mark difference will have a major impact in ranking. And definitely stick to the syllabus. So do not read anything that is out of syllabus. Just follow the syllabus, make topic wise notes. You have a lot of time. Still the exams dates are not announced. Still they have to announce the proper cutoff. Then they have to release the results. After that, they will announce CBT2. By then, there is only major of 3 chapters. You can definitely finish your making notes with the standard textbook within a month. So then you have got time for revision as well. Revision plays a very important role, and prepare according to the pattern. As I said, if it was a descriptive, the way of approach would have been different. Now it's completely, you can read it as a MCQ based. And for fill in the blanks, you need to have the basics. So you need to know what is the processing terms in the food industry, food processing, food packaging. So basically all the terms you need to know. For example, what is blanching? If there are something in the fill in the blanks where they say inactivation of enzymes is done, then you know it's blanching. There is minute differences between pasteurization, sterilization, temperatures. So and even in food packaging, the materials they might ask. So based on that, try to prepare, make your own notes, which will be definitely handy during the last 1 week of exams. And definitely only just reading the syllabus, making the notes won't give you the proper exposure to prepare well for the exam. Definitely attend and solve maximum mocks and MCQs as much as possible, because see, attending the mocks would help you to know how much time you're taking to solve the questions, where you're finding it difficult. So for example, if you have already studied a topic, you're giving the mock, yet in the mock you could not deliver as you have thought. Like if you, when you're attending the exam, you didn't perform well, so that time you will know that okay, I need to still work on this topic. Just the making of notes haven't helped me, so you have time to improve yourself. You will again read it and perform better in the upcoming mock. And you have also learned the time management. By then you will also understand at what section I take a lot of time, so which section is easy for me. By then you can customize your spending of time during the main exams, so that will help you a lot. Even the minute is important in the final exam, because you've already got through so much of competition in CBT1 and you have come to CBT2, and here you cannot take risk of letting it go to someone else, right? So each and everything is very important, and definitely it is easy if you are consistent with these kind of things. So Food Feeds is also providing you the mocks within a week, and the sample mocks will be released in our channel. So please do answer it and help us to know what exactly you want. Considering all your reviews from the Google form, we are just trying to customize the course completely from the scratch, including the materials and segregating them to a different chapters and making the mocks from the scratch. We are not taking any questions from the sources. Definitely from the standard textbooks we are referring, and from the question papers we are making them, so that you will it will help you for upgrading your basics and help you to prepare well. So if you have understood and if you have any query, do let me know in the comment section. And also you can join the Telegram channel if you haven't. And we will give you all the details in the Telegram channel. So thank you. I hope you have understood the pattern. So soon we will be releasing the mocks. Hope to see you soon there. Thank you all for watching this video. Stay connected with us on Telegram as well as on Instagram if you haven't yet. Thank you.